right, we're here at Riffle Farms in Terra Alta, West Virginia. Outside Terra Alta, actually on top of a mountain in beautiful West Virginia. I am sitting here with Liz Riffle, the co-proprietor of Riffle Farms. So tell me, Liz, bison in West Virginia.
Yes.
It's been a century since we've had bison here. Tell me about this.
Totally. So we wanted to do bison because of the health profile of the meat. So it actually is has less fat in it than chicken, more protein in it than salmon, and more omega-3 fatty acids than even grass-fed beef. And since my husband and I are nurses by trade originally, health is first and foremost in what we do every day. So we really chose an animal that would highlight that healthy food profile. And then coupled with the bison is only a semi-domesticated animal. So we were hoping that they would help us on the regenerative path to rehabbing the land that we decided to purchase up here. And they've definitely helped us do that. So they're happy to be out there on the grass, but they're a little rowdy when you get them in small spaces, and they've taught us a few things. So, but they've been good. They've been good for us. They've been good eating, and they've been good for the land, and so we're just rolling with that. So it's been good.
Very nice.
Yeah.
It's one of the things that kind of blows. I'm a farm kid myself, and the amount of work and the expense and the fence you have to keep these animals. Yes, I know. It just shocks you to think about it, I'm sure. What does it take to keep them contained up here? I mean, obviously, we were making jokes about Jurassic Park earlier, looking at the fences.
Yeah. I guess the goal, to be honest with you, isn't to necessarily keep them in like Jurassic Park. If they get out, luckily, we're at the top of a mountain, and I've got quite a few miles before they would end up being in somebody's backyard, so that was super convenient. The fence is more like a deterrent, honestly, because bison are super athletic. They can turn on a dime, and they can jump 6 feet in a standstill. So our fences, as you can see, are not 6 feet tall. So they can definitely get over them if they really wanted to. A few of them have gotten out. They pick choice spots and decide that the grass is greener on the other side and want to go taste that out. But they're so herd bound that honestly, when a couple of them get out, they maybe figure it out within 30 minutes, and they're like, okay, I actually want to go back with the herd. So we come along and open up a gate, and they go right back in the gate. So the fence is only a deterrent. It's there, it's hot, but it's not anything that's going to keep them in if they really want to get out.
Right.
The best fence is really happy bison. So that's really
truly they have
no
reason to roam.
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, the idea of big Elvis the Bull over there just hopping that fence and wandering over here, it doesn't exactly scare me, but makes me feel a little apprehensive. I would admit that.
Yeah, he's a big boy. He's definitely a big boy.
What does he weigh?
So he's about 2,000 pounds. It kind of depends on the time of year. Right now it is the rut, so it's breeding season. So he's a little lean at the moment because he's a little preoccupied with the ladies.
Clearly.
Yeah, so so he's on the lean side, but roughly about 2,000 pounds is where he is. So.
By late fall, he'll pack on weight for winter. And
exactly. Yep, and then keep that on, and then kind of lose it throughout the winter too, but then in the spring. So it just kind of fluctuates back and forth. But yeah, he's a big boy, and that's a lot of head coming at you, let me tell you. I've
been on this side of the fence close to him, and he's an impressive animal. Truly impressive animal.
He's been a good boy, though. He's really been a good bull for us. He's not vicious in any way. And to be honest with you, the females are actually the ones who are more aggressive than the males anyways.
So like humans.
So, yeah, totally, I guess. I won't comment on that, but okay. But yeah, so he's been a really good boy. He'll actually eat grain out of your hand. But he's pushy is his thing. And now he's big enough at the point where I'm not going to get in the pasture with him and let him push me around anymore. So, but he's been a pretty good boy for us. I don't have any complaints on him. That's why he's stuck around. Otherwise, he would be meat. If you're not a good bison, you're a meat bison.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
No. Well, that's why.